to Enmarket Arena, where the Savannah Steel are looking to make it 2 straight over the Greensboro Groove after a commanding 90-74 victory this past Wednesday afternoon. The Steel controlled the boards, they got huge production from their bench, and now are aiming to keep that momentum rolling. It's also Military and First Responders Appreciation Night, and we proudly thank those who serve our country and our communities. We got a good one for you guys tonight. I'm Destiny Howell alongside my partner in crime, Lydia Gattosi. Lydia, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. This is my first time doing color for the Steel. You know, I've played college basketball 2 years at Canisius up in Buffalo and then finished my career at USCB in Bluffton. So I'm familiar with these players. I've played against Deja Fair. I've played against Meg McConnell. So it's going to be really full circle to do this here today.
That is awesome. I'm so glad that you're getting this opportunity, as well as everyone else, because this is an opportunity league. Let me go ahead and get that out the way. So I'm glad you're getting this chance to just call these games, especially against with some players that you've played against, so you know their game. So going off of that, let's start with Greensboro. What are some keys to the game for Greensboro after that Wednesday's Savannah Steel win?
Yeah, so I mean, they need to find their flow pretty early in the game. Just as everyone says, they need to piece together a really good 40 minutes. They can't have lulls. They can't have defensive laws. They can't have offensive laws. And they just want to keep Savannah off the glass. They need to make their own free throws and then just limit Savannah's point production. As we know, last game, Savannah had 52 points off the bench, which is just incredible. So they really got to focus in on that and just kind of have that next woman up mentality. If someone hits the bench, the next person off the bench has got to come out and produce and make something happen for Greensboro.
And I mean, we've been seeing a lot of that happen right for them, especially with them being on the road. Diamond Johnson has not been producing as much as she usually does. I mean, on the 17th, she had 5 points. And then when they played on the 18th, she had 11 points. And so her point production has definitely been getting up there. But that next one up mentality has definitely been very prominent for this Greensboro team. And that shows with Jessica Timmons as well as Sahara Jones, who in the game on Wednesday definitely played very well, having 19 points and 18 points for the Groove to start that game.
Right.
And so it'll definitely be interesting to see that for
and
them
just
tonight.
just like Coach Washington says, you know, they have a lot of talent on their roster, so they're more than capable of having that next woman up off the bench.
Okay, and then looking on the other side of things, what about Savannah Steel? What are keys to the game for them?
For them, definitely just to control the controllables, do what they can do best. It's one possession at a time for them. As Coach says, everything is one possession. She's never looking at the score. It depends on what's happening in the now. And then a big thing we know for them is their defense often translates to their offense. So Laisha Petrie, she had 3 steals last game. She was guarding Diamond Johnson, and just getting her going also as well. And then using their bench depth, like we said, 52 points off the bench last game, just phenomenal. So using their depth and then just playing their game, getting up and down the floor, defense to offense, those are keys for them tonight.
Well, as they get ready to get this tip-off going, starters for the Greensboro Groove will be number 15, Christine Iwala, number 23, Jessica Timmons, number 21, Maya Hollingshed, number 24, Sahara Jones, and of course, number 3, Diamond Johnson. And then for the home team, we're looking at number 12, Alicia Jenkins. We'll also be calling her Nudie maybe sometimes in this game. That is what she likes to go by. And then number 25, Olivia Cochran. Number 14, Harmony Turner. Number 15, Laisha Petrie. And then, of course, number 23, Hugh Morrison. And then our referees for this game, we're going to have Austin Everhart, Christian Bob, and then Bree Birmingham. And we're ready to get this game tipped off.
Let's do it.
We're going to see Sahara Jones in the center court with Alicia Jenkins to tip off for this game. And Alicia Jenkins wins the tip, and the Steel control the basketball. Laisha Petrie in the center, and she gets it to go. First points of this game and she's getting started early. She's normally a second half type of player, watching her so far this season, so it's good to see her just starting early.
Yeah, for sure. That was a great cut she had down the middle. I think something that Savannah Steel does really well is they read well off of each other. No great times to cut, no one to backdoor, so that's definitely a strength of theirs.
Jones misses it, and Jenkins controls it for the steal. Brings it across center line, and Harmony Turner pulls up from the three, and Turner gets her three to fall. The Savannah Steel rolling already with the 5-0 lead over the Groove.
Harmony Turner, as we know, an Ivy League legend. She has just been working for the steal. Great at that three-point shot off the pass.
Groove can't get theirs to fall again. Q Morrison got Jones in the air, but couldn't get her shot to fall. And that'll be a turnover by the Groove. Still moving fast. Petrie pulls up for the three. No good. And it will be a foul on Olivia Cochran on Jessica Timmons. It'll be her first foul.
Laisha Petrie definitely has the green light on that three. I think that's where she's very successful in those transition threes.
And I think one thing we've also seen with the steal, especially from Wednesday's game to now, is how quickly they're trying to get shots up in the shot clock and how quickly they're just moving their offense. I think that was one thing they struggled with last week against Jacksonville, which was Jacksonville very much knowing how to defensively keep the steal from getting through the offense, just playing some tough defense and forcing some shot clock violations.
Yep.
That'll get the first points on the board for the Groove. And it'll be out off a tip-off from Harmony Turner, and it'll stay Groove basketball. One thing we're going to see a lot of tonight is this Groove team playing through Diamond Johnson. As Sahara Jones gets that three to go, and now the Groove have the 6-5 lead over the steal.
And we'll see a lot of Laisha Petrie on Diamond Johnson, as she executed very well last game. Really used her length against Diamond Johnson, holding her to 11 points, just under her average.
That'll be a 3-second violation on Christine Iwala. Or Harmony Turner will shoot that technical free throw.
Harmony Turner, an 80% free throw shooter on the year.
And her percentage is just going up and up. And I think one thing we see a lot in practice is them practicing those free throws, right? They'll be practicing hard, running hard, sweating buckets, and then Coach Brown will be like, everybody to the line.
Oh, yeah.
And if you miss, you have to shoot it too. You miss, you run it. Or you miss, you
keep going.
Push-ups or something like that. And maybe they're like, oh, we already running and we already sweating. I don't want to do no extra exercise. So let me make these free throws.
Coach loves to end the practice with that. It's the most important part.
And then everybody's in a line that has to shoot those free throws. And then every time someone misses, the whole team is running.
Yep.
So that definitely encourages them to just
hold everyone accountable.
Right, and focus on that.
Right.
Q Morrison being a pest on Diamond Johnson, but Diamond Johnson being tough and taking it to the basket to get her first points in this game.
I love watching Q Morrison play defense. She is tough. In practice the other day, she was getting through screens. She was not getting screens. She was trying to blow up everything that she could.
And that's just what she does. I mean, we talk about how good Q Morrison is on defense, right? And I mean, she even if she messes up her offense, she's gonna make it an extra point to play even tougher defense.
Exactly, and we know she's not new to this. She's been earned 3 consecutive SEC All-Defensive selections and a 2021 SEC Co-Defensive Player of the Year at Georgia. So she's been doing this. She is a defensive menace. And
Laisha Petrie being a defensive menace as well forcing the Groove into a shot clock violation. And we watched her pull another transition 3 in that right corner over there. And so, I mean, she's just got this Steel team rolling, and the Savannah Steel are now up 9-8, 6:17 left to go in this first quarter.
It's really great to see them get off to such a strong start. You know, I can imagine it's difficult game after game, same competition right now, but to start off so strong, it just shows how mentally locked in that the Steel is.
Mentally locked in, we're seeing both these teams are, as the Steel turn that over and Nudie Jenkins taps herself and says, hey, that was me, my bad. But just, yes, mentally locked in for both these teams on both sides of the ball. The Groove know that they have to play a little tougher. They saw, they played a new Steel team, as Coach Washington said on Wednesday. That was the first time they had played the Steel since May. And so definitely seeing this new squad with some new players as Z Spearman grabs the rebound for the Steel. And so after seeing that, they had to make some in-game adjustments as well as just post-game adjustments for this one. And so far, we've seen that happen. And then Harmony Turner with the steal immediately after Z Spearman gets her first buckets in this game. Harmony Turner just keeps it going. The Steel now with a 13-8 lead over the Groove.
Harmony Turner averaging 1.5 steals per game. That is also her bread and butter. She will make it seem like she's not even there, and then 2 steps, she's so quick she gets that steal and puts it back up for a layup.
Yeah, she comes out of nowhere, and so you can't be lackadaisical with the basketball when she is around, because she's going to come and be a pest and show up at anywhere she can to come and get that steal. That foul will be on Q Morrison. It'll be Morrison's first, team second, but Timmons was in shooting motion, so she'll be at the line shooting 2. Jessica Timmons gets that one to go. We're gonna see Nudie Jenkins take a seat, and Lauren Taylor getting her first minutes in this game. And then we're going to see Sasha Washington come in for the Groove, and we're going to see Christine Iwala and Maya Hollingshed take a seat. Sasha Washington and Nicera Pryor, excuse me, for the Groove. We're watching the Groove play some zone defense, which is something we don't see a lot of. They did kind of showcase that on Wednesday's game. How do you feel about that zone defense? What do you, when you're playing against the zone right now, what do you think about? What do you see?
I mean, when you're playing in the zone, pass fakes are a big thing. You want to get the defense to shift. You never want to make a pass on the first, or you never want to shoot the ball off the first pass because your defense is already set. So as many pass fakes as you can do, as much as you can move the ball around is going to be the best thing that you can do, because you don't want your defense to be able to anticipate what your next move is. You want to get them out of position. So I think that's going to be huge for the Groove, is to just try and work Savannah and try to get them out of their defensive set.
There was a foul on the floor. Harmony Turner and Sahara Jones going for a loose ball, and Jones kind of got knocked off of her center, off balance, and is being tended to by trainers. We appreciate your help in creating a safe, fun, and family-friendly atmosphere here at Enmarket Arena. Enjoy tonight's game. While she's being tended to, the refs are going to take a look at that just to see if it needs to be upgraded to a flagrant.
And let's see, watching it back, you see they're both going for the ball. Looks like there could have been a little bit of an extension of Harmony's arm, which could be something that they're taking a look at here.
And they're going to figure that out, and we'll let you know the call. So The decision was there was nothing there. It was just a common foul. So they're not gonna be, there's no free throws, extra free throws to be shot. And so we're just gonna take some time with it and allow Sahara Jones some time to collect herself. And we're gonna see her walk off, so that's good. We never want to see any players hurt. This is an opportunity league again. I know I keep saying that. So we never want to see players get hurt because we want them to be able to take every opportunity they can to just showcase their talents. So she's gonna take some time and head back to the locker room and just get checked out a little bit. So that is a tough loss for the Groove right now. We're gonna give it some time and see what the decision is if she'll be coming back in this game later. But that is a tough loss for the Greensboro Groove. I mean,
a big
Sahara
contributor.
Jones was one of the leading scorers in Wednesday's game. And again, we talked about next woman up mentality, and her and Timmons tend to be those next women that come up and for this Groove team. So that was very unfortunate to see her just go down like that.
For sure.
Maya Hollingshed from the 3, no good. But second chance opportunity for the Groove.
Again, something that Coach Brown has talked about that they want to limit is those O boards. Those can be a really big game changer for either team that gets a lot of those second chance opportunities. There's so many different things that you can do with that.
And Jessica Timmons danced with Harmony Turner and got hers to go. 2-point game. Turner with a 3 to make it a 5-point game.
Just such a smooth release.
She told me I spoke too soon.
Shooting just under 30% from the 3 is Harmony Turner this year, and she just is so smooth when she shoots the 3. It's really impressive to watch. Gets her feet set really quickly.
Timmons too strong. Morrison controls it. Morrison in transition to Turner on the perimeter. Kicks it into Lauren Taylor. Spins on Timmons, trying to get her first points. Sasha Washington tips it out for the Groove. Diamond Johnson pulls up from the 3, short. And the Steeler on the move again.
Diamond Johnson looking to get some more buckets right now. She's got 2 points here in the first quarter.
Z Spearman sticking with it. And now Z Spearman has 4 points, excuse me, now in this game.
It's really awesome watching Z Spearman just get more comfortable doing what she did at Tennessee here as a pro. Coach Brown said Z is just figuring it out. It's fun to see. She's starting to figure out the physicality, and she's just getting better every single day, which is all you can ask for as a player that's just continuously developing and continuously taking opportunities here from the Opportunity League.
Harmony Turner from 3 again, can't get it to go. Coach Brown also just talks about the joy, right, that Z Spearman plays with. You usually constantly just see her smiling. And it just shows in her game the passion that she has. As the Groove are trying to get it in transition, Q Morrison with the block.
Okay, Q.
Unfortunately, the Groove do get that back and get an easy lay. But Q Morrison with the block, which he doesn't get a lot of. If anything,
that's that lockdown specialist. Hey, add that to it. Add blocks to it.
Yes.
She can guard you on the perimeter and down low.
Lauren Taylor from the free throw line, and she just knew it was free. No one was there, and that was just an easy shot for her.
Lauren Taylor is an impressive player to watch. As you would say, an undersized forward. She's 5'11", and she's competed against some pretty tall women, but she really gets her own. She's great on keeping someone down low, going to work, but also she can shoot the 3, which is very versatile.
Yes, Lauren Taylor, like I said, she can guard literally 1 through 5, and Coach Brown talks about that a lot. And that's saying a lot because we know Lauren Taylor likes to play in that 4 or 5 position. She loves to rebound. Rebounding is her favorite thing.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, Z Spearman with the a move.
Hey.
I mean, trying to continue just the 19 points that she had in Wednesday's game and just continue adding to that.
I mean, like she said in the post-game press conference, hey, I got a dog mentality. I need to be better than the person next to me, and that's just what she's doing. That's just that confidence within her, and she can really execute that.
And executing she is, as she'll be at the line shooting one to add to her extra opportunity. And she gets that one to go. Steel now with a 10-point lead, their largest lead of the game so far. We're going to see Jack Monetonda get her first minutes in this game. And Jack Monetonda got her first points in Wednesday's game, at the very end of the game with the three-pointer, and it was a really nice shot. Jack Monetonda had that extra step and got beat by Jalen Brown to the basket, and then Z Spearman had come over to help and got her on the arm, so Brown is shooting two. Now we're going to see Olivia Cochran come back in for the steal, as well as Ayana Moore and Deasia Fair with some minutes now.
Again, Deasia Fair is a really fun player to watch. She is great at facilitating up top. She's so great at finding the open look. And then she's also really explosive down low. So she gets to the bucket off of one or two moves and can just completely explode downhill.
She knows how to, like you said, to beat her defender, right? She knows how to get past their hip. And then her teammates are still learning, trying to figure out the spots that she likes as they still try to get it across the half-court stripe before the 8-second violation. But the team is still trying to figure out what spots she likes and where she likes to give them the basketball, right? And so they're also trying to gel. And she's just a really good point guard, a true point guard. We talked about her being the third all-time leading scorer in NCAA, and she has over 3,000 points, right? So, I mean, she's not new to facilitating and just being the dog that she is.
Yeah, 3,403 career points for Deasia Fair. She was at Buffalo and then finished her career at Syracuse. Among the highest scorers in NCAA Division I. Like you said, she's in third place with scoring right now, which is amazing.
Kelsey Plum and Caitlin Clark of all people. So that's just to show you how good she is because of how great those names are.
Yeah, I mean, when she was at Buffalo in the season of 2022 to 23, she averaged 31.4 points per game.
I don't know if you want me to bring this up, but I know you know. I know you're very familiar with Deasia's
Of course, yes,
games.
yes. My freshman year at Canisius, first college game, I got switched on to Deasia Fair, and that girl was in her prime, and she took my ankles for a trip. That is for sure.
And then what she posted is still on her social media to this day.
You can find it on that Instagram somewhere. Not to give her Instagram a free shout out there, but it's up there.
I mean, I don't know, did she give you your ankles back?
I'm like, we gotta play one-on-one again.
Right, you gotta get your get back after that. Right. I'm not gonna lie. And that'll be Steel basketball after an offensive foul. So Fair will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Groove playing some zone defense. Savannah looking to get the ball in, gets it to Monetonda. Shot no good, but Lauren Taylor in there fighting for the rebound and gets it. But then the Groove in transition by Hollingshed. Diamond Johnson driving, pulls up, and gets it to go as the buzzer for the first quarter goes.
There she goes, doing her thing.
And so at the end of the first quarter, your score is Savannah Steel 25, Greensboro Groove 15. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to see what they do in the second quarter. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball on UPSHOT League TV.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 25-15. I'm Destiny Hartwell alongside Lydia Gattosi. And while we're waiting for them to get back, we're going to talk about Dunkman, the uniform provider of the UPSHOT League. Shaquille O'Neal's Dunkman brand has created innovative and customized designs and gear in support of the UPSHOT League and its athletes. And we just like to thank Shaquille O'Neal and Dunkman for their amazing jerseys and gear and everything that they provide for these athletes. If you watched that Space Jam night game between the Savannah Steel and the Charlotte Crown, then you saw just how nice those jerseys were.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so those were very fun to watch, and I hope we just continue to do premium nights like that so we can have some cool jerseys and whatnot to look at, because that was awesome. And those jerseys are also being auctioned off. So if you really liked one of them, please go and purchase one of them. As Deasia Fair gets the scoring started, that is actually one of her second three, I believe, so far this season since she's joined this team. I've been waiting for Deasia Fair to just have a open scoring game, because we know how good she is at scoring. So I'm just waiting for her to just break through the ice and just show up like we know she can for the Steel.
For sure. I mean, she, as we know, great at facilitating. 2 games ago, she had 8 assists, which is great.
That's a lot. That is a lot. And it shows how good she is. We just saw that move. She just couldn't finish it. But, I mean, we're going to see a lot more of that come tonight. Diamond Johnson can't get hers to go either. Ayana Moore for the Steel gets it over to Jack Munitano, who pulls up for the 3. And she gets her 3 to go. And that is her second 3 of the season as well. And the Steel are just rolling now with the 31-15 lead, a 16-point lead, over the Greensboro Groove, which is now the newest lead, the biggest lead they've had in this game.
And what's so great about Jack, I mean, she's 6'2", plays the guard, can shoot the 3, handles the ball, can get down low. So she's, again, just another very versatile player and a mismatch nightmare.
I mean, and she played for Vanderbilt. And so, I mean, we in her grad season, so we just know how good she really is. Because, I mean, when you're coming from the SEC, that's one of the toughest leagues there is, if not the toughest league for women's basketball. Of course, with all these other schools, as well as Q Morrison coming from Georgia, Z Spearman coming from Tennessee. And so we're seeing a lot of that. Olivia Cochran coming from Louisville, And so we're seeing a lot of that. I mean, Ayana Moore also coming from Vanderbilt. So, I mean, Notre Dame. Goodness. A lot of SEC schools in there, a lot of names to remember. But yes.
It's so great that these players can play against each other again. It's just so full circle for them, and they get to do it here in the UPSHOT League, which makes it even more special. Just so many opportunities for them.
And we're going to hope they just continue those opportunities. as we're going to see them come back, and the Groove are going to have the basketball. And it was good to see Sahara Jones back in the lineup for the Greensboro Groove as well. Again, that was going to be a tough loss for them, and she's someone that brings a lot of scoring, especially right now for the Groove, with Diamond Johnson trying to get into her groove and into her rhythm for this offense. So it's good to see her back to help with that for offense for the Groove.
Yeah, for sure. Sahara had 23 points last time the Steel played on Wednesday, and 7 rebounds. So definitely can do a lot of different things for them.
That foul is going to be on Jacqueline and Tonda. It'll be her first foul. And we're going to see Nicera Pryor at the line shooting 2.
Jacqueline and Tonda, a new player here for the Steel, so she's also just learning her way into the flow of what the Steel does here. Like we said, she just shot a 3, made that 3, and she's just a mismatch nightmare.
Olivia Cochran keeping it up and trying to keep it going. Can't finish.
Olivia Cochran is a great player to watch as well. I mean, over 1,000 points, or 1,500 points, excuse me, with 1,603 points at Louisville and 1,052 rebounds. That is hard to do.
And we're going to see a defensive 3 seconds from Cochran. So that'll put Groove at the line. Sahara Jones for the Groove at the line, shooting that technical free throw. Cochran trying to plead her case. Groove will get the basketball on the sideline as well. Jessica Timmons gets it pass off to Nicera Pryor, who's dancing with Moore. Gets it into Hollingshed. Hollingshed floats it, can't get it to fall. Monetonda with the rebound. Fair bringing it across the court.
We see Fair kind of just
right.
directing the team.
Right.
She's able to see it.
I was about to say the same thing, exactly. As Diaz Fair gets that one to go. Off an easy layup lane. Good hands by Monetonda to get that steal. That back cut was being made by Timmons. Cochran in the short corner. Can't get it to go, but she does draw the foul. That foul will be on Sahara Jones. That'll be her first. And Cochran will be at the line for the steal.
Strong take by Cochran. Way to go into the contact. And Cochran, a gold medalist. She was teamed up with Haley Van Lith to power to Team USA to a gold medal at the FIBA 3x3 U18 World Cup. Also coming from a family of athletes. Her mother played in the WNBA, was all SEC at Auburn, and her dad was an NFL defensive lineman.
As Jack Minnesota down there looking like a defensive lineman, and she went to bat with Amaya Joyner of the Groove to force that jump ball.
Hey, she's showing them she's here.
She's
here to play that Steel basketball.
I don't think Joyner was ready for that from Monetonda as well. Amaya Joyner does get the tap though. The tip, and then Diamond Johnson just leaked out off that. I mean, do we count that as an assist for Amaya Joyner?
That was a great read. Yeah, right.
Off the tip of that. Jack Monetonda being aggressive, going against Sahara Jones, who she already just got a foul, wasn't looking to get a second, and Jack Monetonda now has 5 points on this game.
Strong take. She just flexed, said, hey, that's all me.
Timmons can't get her 3 to go. Deasia Fair getting it to Morning Tonda, who gets the who catches the pass, maybe looking like a wide receiver now. And that's an and one by Lauren Taylor. A nice take, and she'll get the opportunity to get 3 points at the free throw line. That was just some good basketball by the Steel. I mean, like I said, Jack Winatana looking like a wide receiver, catching that pass over Jessica Timmons and then giving it off to Lauren Taylor on the cut, and Lauren Taylor just getting that and one right there to now shooting at the free throw line to get 3 points.
Yeah, Lauren Taylor made a great read there. Sahara Jones was ball watching, and she took full advantage of that and cut right through the middle, and it was a great assist, great connection there. And of course, a strong finish.
And Coach Brown getting ready to send in the whole. She saw this 5 doing really good and said, "Let me get the other 5 in there. Let me see what this other 5 can do." And I mean, we're seeing that a lot. I mean, most of the time, there's always a lot of new players. That's more than time it gets that one to go as well. Speaking of new players. But because there's so many new players for the Steel, we see Coach Brown always going with a different starting lineup most of the time for different games. That's also why the Steel lead the league in bench points, going from 54 bench points against the Charlotte Crown on the 21st to 52 bench points against the Groove on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And now already leading in bench points 17-2.
Right, and as Coach Brown said in her post-game press conference, she said, we are the deepest team in the league. And right now we're just kind of trying to find the right chemistry and piece it all together, which is what we're seeing right now with this 5-in, 5-out shift change. And I mean, she said, hey, I welcome that with ease. That is okay. I am more than happy to have the deepest team in the league because we want to run, we want to go, so I will welcome that every day.
And I mean, if you look a little confused about a Steel player in a white jersey, don't be. New player for the Groove, Sydney Shaw. She was a Steel player a few weeks ago, and now she is leading the transition fast break right now.
And Sydney Shaw, she can shoot the 3. She is very great at shooting the 3, and she played at Auburn for 2 seasons. She started 43 games there. In her freshman year, she led the team in assists. Then she continued her seasons over at West Virginia. In her senior year, she had a great senior year, 12.6 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, and 1.9 steals per game. And she also led the Big 12 in 3-point percentage.
Groove get a quick points right there.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see Sydney Shaw, out there playing the game that she loves.
And I know Sid was definitely, I wonder how she's feeling playing against her old teammates, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we watched her come in and for warm-ups, and she was smiling and hugging all her teammates. As Laisha Petrie gets the steal, which is nothing new for her because she did come off a 3-steal game against the Groove on Wednesday and is just continuing that tonight with her first steal here.
Yeah, again, just making great reads.
Diamond Johnson getting that quick first step on Petrie and gets to the basket before the defense can find her. Good hands by Sydney Shaw trying to get in that passing lane, but it is out on her, so it'll stay on this side of the court with the steal. That's just good hands by the Groove. Petrie trying to force it into Jenkins. Diamond Johnson from the 3, and she gets that to go. And we know just how dynamic of a scorer Diamond Johnson can be.
Yeah, if Diamond Johnson getting hot, that's going to be something the Steel's got to adjust to at the half. Hey, she can get hot now, but she can't finish the game hot. And, they got to find someone that's going to step up and not let that continue.
And that's just good movement by Harmony Turner. She gets that offensive rebound. And Harmony Turner actually is one of the top rebounders on this team for the Steel. And it's very interesting just to see how well she is. Harmony Turner averages about 4.6 rebounds a game as a guard. And I mean, Lauren Taylor leads the team in rebounds with 6.6 rebounds per game. And so for Harmony Turner to just be 2 rebounds behind her is crazy.
Yeah,
when you think about her position.
It definitely speaks to how hard of a worker she is and that she's just not giving up. You know, when she's in between the lines, it's full go. So definitely as a guard, that just shows the hustle and heart that they have.
That was good defense by Hugh Morrison. Diamond Johnson and her were dancing in that center. Morrison with the drive. It is tipped out by the Groove, so it'll stay Steel basketball. And we're going to take a media timeout here as both teams try to figure out what they need to do. Groove looking to try to keep that momentum going and still looking how they're going to stop Diamond Johnson. But we're going to take a media timeout right here. When we come back, we'll see what both teams decide to do. Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball on the UPSHOT League on UPSHOT TV. We'll be right back.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
We're back at Enmarket Arena where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 43-32. Nudie Jenkins gets it going for the Steel, and that'll be her first points in this game.
Some notable players we got so far. Diamond Johnson has just under half of her team's points.
Maybe over half with those two.
Yeah. And she's also got 4 rebounds, so she's also hustling there from the guard position. And then, of course, for the Steel, we've got Lauren Taylor has got 6 points and 7 rebounds, so just showing her versatility there.
That's a good take by Harmony Turner to draw the foul.
Harmony Turner also executing tonight. She's got 11 total points and is 2 for 3 from 3.
And Johnson now has 17 points, 6 more than her points in the entire game on Wednesday night. She only finished with 11 on Wednesday, if now already at 17. So I think we definitely saw Coach Washington probably definitely had to talk to her like, yeah, we've been on the road for a long time. We know how our legs can be. And even Coach Brown alluded to the fatigue of being on the road for a team, because she knows it all too well as her team just came off the road for 3 weeks, finally playing at home. And so she definitely understood how Greensboro felt. And she talked about how that probably definitely added to just how they played Wednesday night. So we're definitely going to see, of course, just expecting a different game tonight as they've gotten a little bit of rest on their legs, at least being in the same place more than once. Timmons is going to draw the foul, and that foul will be on Laisha Petrie. That's her first foul and the team's second. Timmons getting some help from her teammates to get up.
Yeah, and going back to that, Diamond Johnson having a, here, we'll rewatch this here.
Just a strong take by Timmons.
Yeah, strong take. Petrie obviously going for the ball.
But what were you saying about Diamond Johnson, Lydia?
Yeah, so she's having a great first half, and I think a big part of that, like Coach Washington told us in the post-game press conference, win or lose, we make adjustments. And, you know, they made adjustments. She was able to see what the defense is giving her, what they gave her the other day, and kind of how she'd be able to capitalize it on it tonight, and she has definitely capitalized on making her reads.
And I mean, she also, one thing she also mentioned was, I mean, and this wasn't necessarily the post-game conference, this was her walking back to the locker room, but she talked about, and the Savannah Steel, they were a top free throw shooting team tonight, and ain't been able to shoot no free throws this whole time on the road. And so going off that, I mean, the Steel shot 87.5% from the free throw line in Wednesday's game. And now both of these teams right now are 4 for 7, shooting at 57.1%. And that's good because the Greensboro finished shooting only 51% on Wednesday. So definitely looking at that, there's a difference being made here with them shooting almost 60% from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, like Coach Washington also said, they're changing. Every team is changing here with 4 teams in the UPSHOT League. You know, it's hard to stay stagnant. Every team is going to develop. Every team is going to become a different team by the end of the season, all in a very good way, of course.
Diamond Johnson snakes through the defense there. Tiana Jones-Bell couldn't get her 3 to go. Nudie Jenkins with the fadeaway jumper, but it's no good.
Nudie, a vet here for the Steel. She knows the game well. This is her, from what she told me, her 10th year playing professionally. And she said she's come a long way, and she's definitely a big leader for the Steel. They talk about her and Q leading a team
right,
often
the veterans
for them.
And having good vets, yeah.
Exactly. So they're strong vets for the Steel.
Spearman went up for that rebound. Falls with Jones-Bell. She gets up a little unsure. She's gonna limp to the sideline. And the Groove get that last one to go. Okay, she kind of, so it wasn't on the rebound. She got kind of knocked through the ankle by Jones-Bell.
Yeah.
And that'll end the half, 47-40. What did we see in that first half, Lydia?
I think the Steel was super confident. They were getting a lot of great looks. The offense was flowing super well, and I think they made a lot of great defensive reads. And from what we've seen, when their defense turns up, their offense turns up. And I think that was a big part of their first half. And then also just looking down low, working on mismatches. But we also saw a lot of great cuts out of them. Right. I think that was huge for them. They're when you start playing a team so many times, you learn their tendencies. And you know, maybe they started picking up on their tendencies when the ball goes in, hey, so-and-so turns their head. So it's just capitalizing off of those different tendencies, and I think that's something that they definitely picked up there in the first half, and they were able to capitalize off that a lot.
Absolutely. Well, let's see if they'll continue to capitalize off that, and when we come back, we're going to talk about what we saw from Greensboro in that first half as well. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball on UPSHOT TV through the UPSHOT League. I'm Destiny Hartwell and Lydia Gattosi, and we'll be right back after this.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits, that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
And we're back at Enmarket Arena where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 47-40. We're going to take some time and let y'all just enjoy these halftime games for the Savannah Steel. And we're back, fans. We're about to show y'all some Greensboro highlights from that first half. Before that comes up, Lydia, talk to me about Greensboro. What'd you see?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a big standout, Diamond Johnson. She was 9 for 17 from the field, which is just under 53%. So she really turned it up. That was huge for them. And then they're also in the second quarter, they were shooting 47.4% from the field, which was huge for them as well, as in the first quarter they were only around 35%. So I think that was a big difference maker for them. But I mean, the biggest thing we saw was Diamond Johnson really just turned it up, and she really played the game that we know she can play. That was the biggest thing for the Groove that we saw, and I think the Steel just has to adjust to her play style. I mean, the other night they held her down very well. They kept her to under her average, which was great. And I think that now they just need to readjust here in this half and see what they need to do to stop her, whether it's change up some matchups, change up different things. But I think that's going to be a big thing going into the second half, is going to have to adjust to Diamond Johnson's play style. I mean, she leads the upshot in scoring, and that's one of the biggest things.
All right, well, we'll see how the Savannah Steel adjusts to Diamond Johnson's scoring. We're going to give y'all a little inside look at some behind the scenes with the Savannah Steel. I don't know if y'all watch our YouTube, but we definitely always do these see our socials where we do these 94 feet. Lydia does these 94 feet videos, just giving you some background, inside look with some of the Steel players. So we're going to play the one we just recently had. We had a couple weeks ago that we did with Megan McConnell.
Hey everybody, we're back with 94 feet, and today I'm with Megan McConnell, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, here we go, we're about to step on. All right. Okay, Megan, first question, what's the hometown? Give a shout out.
Pittsburgh, PA, shout out.
Represent the North.
Yes.
Okay, what is your favorite off-day activity?
Oh, I love a good nap.
Okay,
I love a good nap.
The recovery, you gotta get that recovery up. Okay, are you watching any shows right now?
So I just finished off campus.
Okay, shout out.
Oh,
Shout out.
everyone needs to watch it, I'm upset.
Have you been watching Love Island at all?
Oh yes. Love Island
Okay,
now.
okay.
Yeah,
Do you have a favorite Islander?
Not right now.
Okay, that's
no,
fine.
it's very messy.
Okay, right. Okay, if you were gonna be on Love Island, like what would your walk in be? Play the music, cue the music. Ugh.
This week, a hot new bombshell enters the villa.
Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight, feeling good.
I'm so good. Okay, if your team had to describe you in one word, what would they say? It could be basketball related, non-basketball.
Okay. They call me an empath.
An empath? Oh, okay.
I'm like, what? But it's fine. But I think they would say that I'm funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
love that,
Yeah.
love that. Okay, last thing I'm gonna ask you, because we're right at the end, what is some advice that you would give to a young girl who might be watching this video?
I think just staying true to yourself. Don't compare your journey to anybody else. Like, you write your own destiny, and I think, dream big. No one can tell you can't do something.
Yes, love that. All right, that was 94 feet with Meg McConnell. Yay!
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena. After watching that, we saw Megan McConnell and Lydia. I know y'all were talking about Love Island. Lydia, are you watching Love Island?
See, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes with my roommate, but then it's just too much. It's just not my thing, it was overwhelming.
Listen, I was a faithful Love Island UK watcher, so I just got into USA, and so it has definitely been interesting. I watched season 6, and then I was like, oh, that was good. Let me watch season 7 or 8, but they have not hit like season 6 did.
Yeah.
But I am keeping up with it because I like to have something to talk about.
Right. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people talk about it. It's a good, connector. A lot of people do discuss it, but I see some clips on social media. That's all I need to see.
Yes. Would you be a good bombshell?
Of course, and you'd be a great bombshell too.
Yes, okay. Well, speaking of bombshells, Diamond Johnson is looking like a really good one right now for this game. We talked about her a little bit before we just watched that video with Meg, but I mean, just continue to go off of that. We talked about how she had 11 points in that last game. Now she's up to 17 points in this game so far. And so it's just been very, crazy to just watch just the difference, 19 points, and watching the difference of just how she's been playing in this game and how she's showing up for the Greensboro Groove.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said earlier, I think a lot of it has to do with adjustments. She saw what she was given last game, and now she's going off of that, and I think that's a big part of it for her as well.
We watched her definitely switch up and change up her transition and her moves, and I think they also switched her defensive assignment. So it was Leisha Petrie in that first game, and Petrie also started on her as well in this game, but Petrie also has 1 foul, and with how they're moving, you can kind of rack up fouls quick. So then you switch Q Morrison onto her, and Diamond has been able to just kind of get out and run. Yeah. And that's not to say Q Morrison isn't doing a good job. We know how good of a defensive player she can be. And so if you're the Savannah Steel, how do you just continue? How do you figure out how do you make those adjustments to stop her and then just kind of keep the rest of her teammates at bay? Because again, you still have Sahara Jones, you still have Jessica Timmons, who are 2 top scorers for this Greensboro team as well.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a collective as a team. Obviously, I mean, basketball is a team game. It doesn't come down to one person, so I think that's going to be huge for them. You know, Q's guarding her, and like you said, Q is an amazing defender. She has amazing accolades at Georgia. So, I mean, she's going to lock in. I'm sure that first half, you know, probably made her mad. It's probably going to fuel her up to get going more here in the second half. Not that she wasn't, but, you know, we see the box score, and, you know, 19 points is a lot of points, but I think it's going to come down to help side defense and then also just shifting. If she's drives and someone goes onto her, it's going to be about the rest of the defense shifting as well.
Right. Well, we'll see if they continue to shift. When we come back, we're going to talk about keys to the second half. Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball on the UPSHOT League and UPSHOT TV, and we'll be right back.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena again, where the Savannah Steel are leading the Greensboro Groove 47-40. We're about to get this second half underway, and before we do, we just wanted to talk quickly about some keys to the game. Lydia?
Yeah, for Greensboro, obviously they're going to keep looking through Diamond Johnson as much as possible right now with 19 points, as we've been talking about. And then also they're going to start to look to her, but also see if they can share the ball a little bit. Their assist-to-turnover ratio now is 5-7. They shot 47% from the field, which is really good, definitely fueled by Diamond Johnson. And then Savannah, Harmony Turner's leading with 13 points and 5 rebounds, 2 for 5 from the 3, which is super impressive. She also is 4 for 7 from the field. And Savannah's shot very well the first half, shot 46.2% and 38.5% from 3. So that was also very impressive. I think they're just going to need to lock in here now on Diamond Johnson, who has the majority of the Greensboro's points. And we'll see where they can go from there. I've got confidence Q's going to lock her up this half.
I definitely think we're going to see that as well. Again, we talked about Q Morrison just being that defensive menace, and she may not have liked necessarily her defensive performance on Diamond Johnson in that first half, so we're going to definitely see her come with some tenacity in this second. But we are seeing Laisha Petrie start on her with the defensive assignment, which she did very well on her on Wednesday night. as well, only holding her to 11 points. And so we're going to hopefully see that continue. Again, we're looking at fouls across the board. Most of the Savannah Steel players only have 1 foul. And so we're hoping that just kind of continues this low foul count as well. Not a lot of fouls in this game overall. That just shows that they're just letting them play and letting the referees are letting them come to them. Speaking of referees, Refology, the playbook behind the whistle. Today's game is supported by Refology, the officiating platform of the UPSHOT League. Refology, built for better game days. And we just think we're grateful to the referees of this league as well. They are also trying to take the time. We got to talk earlier this season to some of the head referees in this Refology organization, and they just talked about how this is an opportunity for them as well. A lot of these referees are looking to possibly move up to the league and whatnot, and as well as just gain more knowledge about being a referee for women's basketball and basketball in general. And so this definitely gives them an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, it's great for them. They get to be pro referees, which is huge, something that they can do here in the UPSHOT League here in the States, which is a great opportunity for them. Like you said, it's a league opportunity. It's just an opportunity for everybody involved, and it's a great, fast-growing environment.
Speaking of fast, Maya Hollingshed in the Greensboro Groove take that to the basket. And we're going to watch Q Morrison bring it across the midcourt stripe for the steal. And Coach Brown telling her offense to move. Let's get this play going. You're going to see Nudie Jenkins with a take to the basket. Too strong for her. Sahara Jones leading the transition. She has to pull it back. She has no numbers. I feel like one thing Coach Brown expected for the Groove in this game was to see them playing through Christine Iwala. She said she watched her in college, so she knows how good she can be, as Timmons gets the step through, showing how good she can be with getting Q Morrison in the air.
Yeah, Q Morrison, great defense there. I mean, she is able to lock up on defense when someone's driving downhill, so just a great shot.
And Q Morrison getting the three. Nobody comes out on Morrison, which is saying a lot because Morrison is a decent three-point shooter for this team.
Yeah, in practice the other day, Coach was telling Q, hey, shoot that ball. If you're wide open, shoot the ball. That is your job as a pro if you're open to take advantage of that.
And that was just good offense by the Harmony Turner, taking advantage of the 2-on-1 opportunity between her and Laisha Petrie and the Groove. Diamond Johnson down there. And she gives Petrie that no-look pass, which was really nice. Laura Taylor said Harmony Turner is Hollywood.
Yeah,
we see the way she looks so good when she's playing, look like she's about to step on a red carpet. And then she comes out and she has flashy plays like that. And I mean, she's looking like the lake show. I mean, and just playing the way she does. And so I'm not even surprised that she shows that passion and gets a flashy play that way. And we're going to see Coach Brown take a timeout as the Savannah Steel lead the Groove 52-48. And while she takes that timeout, we're going to do the same. Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball on UPSHOT for the UPSHOT League on UPSHOT TV.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena again, where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 52-48. About 6 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And we're going to see the Savannah Steel take the ball out on the sideline. Definitely watching Greensboro play with a lot more energy in this game, of course, than they did on Wednesday after trying to get through and travel. Lawrence Taylor takes it through the middle, can't get it to go.
Yeah, traveling definitely has a lot to do with it. You're on a bus, your sleep's a little different. It all comes into play.
Q Morrison getting a blocking foul there. It'll be her second foul in the game. We're going to see Greensboro take the ball out on the sideline.
Cleaning up any sweat.
They're playing hard. We don't need nobody to slip and fall. Christina Waller trying to control it. Diamond Johnson on a drive. Can't get it to go. Petrie with the rebound. Still trying to quickly get it across half court. You'd only get 8 seconds to do so. It'll be a kick ball by Maya Hollingshed, so it'll go out on the sideline for the steal. Q Morrison at the top of the key. Carney Turner on the drive on Iwala. She'll do a little
double pump there.
And gets it to go for the steal to give the Savannah Steel some breathing room. Now up 6, excuse me. Hollingshed with a good tight pass to Timmons, who can't finish it. Petrie on the drive, spins on Diamond Johnson, gets it out to Q Morrison, who drives on Iwala and will finish it at the rim.
And what got Q Morrison there was a strong ball fake. She was able to ball fake, get the defender to hesitate for half a second, and then she was able to take it to the rim.
Christine Iwala getting herself going in this game. That'll be her first points in this game. Carney Turner driving on Ewala again, gets it to Lauren Taylor. He'll draw the foul and will get a chance to shoot 2 at the line. That foul's going to be on Maya Hollingshed. It'll be her first foul. Lauren Taylor taking her time.
And we saw Harmony Turner able to get downhill there because she's got Ewala on her currently. So she was using her speed to get downhill there and then find LT down low.
Right, LT just going up strong to give herself an opportunity to get some free points.
Again, that's her thing. LT is strong down low. We know she leads the team in rebounds with 6.6.
She'll get both of those.
Definitely feeling the energy here in Enmarket.
We're looking at this, the Steel trying to rotate, but that's just a good shot by Sahara Jones. Off of some late rotation by the Savannah Steel. Alicia Jenkins. Oh, Lauren Taylor pulling up for the 3, no good. Steel get a second opportunity. That's a turnover by Fair. Diamond Johnson on the leak out, but it's no good, and it'll stay with the Groove, excuse me.
Again, with those second chance opportunities, trying to capitalize off of those, so not rushing it too much. I know it seems like you got to get the play going, but get a shot clock reset there and take your time on it.
That foul is going to be on Laisha Petrie. Harmony Turner saying, I'm on that. She felt like she had the ball. She was holding the ball before that foul was there by Petrie. Should have been a jump ball instead. But Timmons will be at the line for the Groove. Timmons gets that one to fall. It's a 4-point game, 4 minutes left in the third. That'll be a toilet bowl, but it won't flush. And now the Steel are coming the other way. D'Azever kicks it out to Harmony Turner, who sets her feet and gets her 3 to fall, and she's giving a roar, saying, come on, let's go, Savannah Steel.
Hey, she said she was on that.
There she is. Both sides of the ball, she's on that. Oh, and that's going to be another foul on Petrie. That'll be 2 quick fouls on her. Now her third. Harmony Turner again didn't like that call on her teammate. Sahara Jones now at the line.
Sahara Jones, a 73% free throw shooter.
And she's going to keep that percentage going as she gets that one to fall. Actually, 100% on the night so far.
Also leads her team in rebounding with 6 rebounds per game.
And she'll miss that one, and the ball will go at the Savannah Steel. I don't know, did I jinx her by saying 100% on the night so far? I hope I didn't.
Yeah, she heard that one.
I know if you ask the broadcasters in the league, they talk about them jinxing players all the time. I didn't want to jinx Jones right there.
Yeah, Jones at Texas A&M, known as a versatile glue player, started over 60 games for them, just shy of averaging a double-double there in her 24-25 season.
Turner can't get that one to go, but she does get her own rebound. Gets it out to Petrie for the 3. And the Savannah Steel have the 64-55 lead over the Greensboro Groove. 2:50 left to go in this third.
Hey, this is where we might see Petrie heating up from three. You know she is a second-half warrior from the three.
Tiana Jones-Bell, no basket though. It'll be heading the other way for the Savannah Steel. I think we got an offensive foul there against Greensboro, so the basket doesn't count. Fair over to Petrie, back to Fair. Carney Turner on the drive, Fair at the top of the key. Inside to Lauren Taylor, who spins on Jones-Bell on the inside. No good, but hits it out to Jack Munitanda, who gets the rebound, kicks it over to Laisha Petrie. Petrie pulls up for the jumper, and it's good! Petrie on a tear after getting not 3, but 5 quick points for the Steel. And that's going to force Coach Washington for the Groove to take a timeout as the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 66-55. 2:15 left in this third.
Yeah, the Steel's really building off each other's energy. I mean, you see Harmony's getting hyped up on defense and, again, translating to their offense. And the reason Petrie got that shot off so quick is her release is so high up, and she's able to just elevate over players and make those big shots that we see her make consistently.
Well, we're going to hopefully consistently see them keep going with this offense when we come back. Quick little break for you guys here with Savannah Steel Basketball on UPSHOT TV.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting.
And we're back at Enmarket Arena where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 66-55.
Hey, I'm getting hyped. I mean, I'm building off the Steel's energy right now.
Sahara Jones gets a quick deuce for the Groove. 66-57 lead for the Steel now. Deasia Fair trying to facilitate this offense and get it going. Petrie looking for the inside, can't get it, gets it over to Harmony Turner. Turner for the 3. And I mean, Harmony Turner is just on a tear right now. I mean, she's 3 for 6, shooting 50% from the 3-point line so far tonight. And that's going to be a foul on Jacqueline Munitanda against Jones-Bell. It's only going to be her second foul, but it is the team's 4th foul. So still have no more to give. At this point, if they continue to foul, Greensboro will be at the line. Maya Hollingshed at the top of the key. She's going to get over to Jones-Bell for the wing 3. No good. Petrie with the rebound.
A strong contest for Harmony. She's hot. She's ready to go. And we're here for it.
Munitanda in the corner. 3's no good. Turner's going to pick up Sahara Jones full court. Jones on the drive gets it over to Sahara Jones, that Jones connection. And the Greensboro Groove will get 2 points. Down 10 now. Lauren Taylor with a nice deuce off a pass from Munitanda. And Jacqueline Munitanda is going to point at Sahara Jones, and now Sahara Jones is saying, bring the ball over here. I got something for her.
We love
Good.
that competitive energy.
That's a big take by Nasira Pryor, but it is going to be a jump ball as the Fair gets her hands on that. Savannah Steel just overall being the aggressor, and it's definitely working in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're starting the energy, and they're just keeping it going on defense and offense. It's really fueling this game, and it's really turning it up for both teams.
And then just playing with so much energy. We saw on that replay right there, again, just Deidre Fair getting her hands on the ball as Nasira Pryor kind of kept it low enough where she could see it. I mean, and that's not saying much. They both are similar in height. And so I'm not surprised that Deidre Fair was able to get a jump ball on that. But Nasira Pryor definitely probably thought she was getting fouled, not necessarily getting that jump ball. They're jumping up at the free throw line.
There we go, Dee.
Deidre Fair will win it. Oh, Harmony Turner trying to get the ball to a leaked out Morning Tonda, but it's turned over. Groove kind of get it, keep it. Diamond Johnson with the step over, no good. Iwala hits it out of Lauren Taylor's hands. Taylor and Peachy both going for the rebound. It's secured by Steele regardless. Deidre Fair bringing it out, saying we got a little bit of time, 7 seconds left. She's gonna pull up from the three, and she's gonna get it to go. Deidre Fair with the three, 4.2 left. Diamond Johnson dribbling it across, pulling up, no good. And the steal, Deidre Fair will get that last points of the third quarter. Savannah Steel with the 74-59 lead heading into the fourth. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about what we're going to see in this fourth quarter, Lydia, right? So,
yes.
Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball for UPSHOT TV, and we'll be right back.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up.
And the fourth quarter is underway. Deidre Fair spinning on the inside. Kicks it out to Turner. Turner spinning on the perimeter. Nasira Pryor playing some tight defense on her, but Turner's going to get the step. Nasira Pryor with the block. And now Groove in transition. Diamond Johnson over to Timmons. Timmons with the hesitation and the and one play for the Groove. The Groove coming out with some energy to start this fourth.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of energy, and we want to see them build off that energy, but we also want to make sure that they're keeping their composure. So they can't get too high, they can't get too low. Just have to keep a flow going with the energy that they have. That's great, and it's giving them so many possessions and so many runs, but it's just keeping composure through it.
And I mean, Jessica Timmons just staying patient on that putback right there after Diamond Johnson gave her that Cirque du Soleil pass. And so when we talk about just keys to the game, when we talk about energy being one of those keys for the Groove, they need to come into the fourth quarter with more energy, because we definitely saw the Steel have that game intensity in that third, and they definitely won the third quarter because of it.
For sure, we want to see them hold the lead. You know, and it's the fourth quarter, they got to finish it strong, keep pushing with the energy.
Laisha Petrie is going to get called for the foul there, and it'll be her fourth foul. One thing that stuck out to me at the end of that third quarter when we're looking at those stats, right, we talked about, Coach Brown talked about limiting those second chance opportunities offensively. And I mean, definitely both teams have looked at that. I mean, both teams only have both teams have 8 offensive rebounds. And off of those offensive rebounds, the Groove have made 9 points off of those, and then the Steel have made 6 points off of those. So it's pretty even across the board when you look at just second chance opportunities and then points almost off those second chance opportunities.
Definitely, the Steel's got 32 points in the paint, and Greensboro's got 28. So, again, somewhere where Savannah really stood out last game, it's kind of evening out for both teams.
That'll be a foul will be on Sahara Jones, and it'll only be her second foul. Jack, when it's Honda being patient, can't finish it though. Harmony Turner with the offensive rebound, getting that second chance point opportunity, I mean.
She's just keeping it going.
Lauren Taylor for the 3, no good. Ayanna Moore can't get that rebound. Timmons corrals it. Jessica Timmons on the drive, and that'll be a foul on Moinen-Tonda. And that'll be Moinen-Tonda's third foul. Fourth foul, excuse me. Jessica Timmons at the line again. She's so far in this game 4 for 6 from the line. Now 5 for 7. And Timmons is a player who tends to be able to play without fouling. And that's showing tonight. She has no personal fouls, but has now drawn 4 so far in this game.
Alicia Jenkins just subbed in for the Steel, looking to get a little bit out of her, as she's a vet, like we said. You know, someone that's going to be able to close this game out with the experience that she has.
Harmony Turner with a long deuce.
Harmony Turner putting up the 3. She's 5 for 8 on the night currently.
They might go back and take a look at that, just because we couldn't tell if her foot was on the line or not. But regardless, Harmony Turner just doing what she does best, and that's being one of the best players on the court.
Yeah, scorer, versatile. I mean, she's, like you said, she has great rebounding abilities as well as a guard, and that's something that's just attests to the type of player that she is.
Yes, and I mean, Harmony Turner, again, she came from Harvard, the Ivy League conference, and I mean, she exited Harvard ranked as one of the top 4 players of all time in points and second in steals, right? She had over 2,000 points and almost 270, excuse me, steals. Nudie Jenkins with the basketball. Gets over to Fair. Fair for the 3 is too strong. Harmony Turner again
there she
coming
is.
in with another second chance opportunity for the Steel. You can't rebound lackadaisical because she's going to come in to get that. And then Alicia Jenkins drawing the foul on Nasira Pryor.
Yeah, I mean, if you are defending Harmony, you've got to make sure you get a body on her and box her out because she is just so quick. She's going to get around you, and you really got to commit to boxing her out.
Lauren Taylor going in strong, no good. Nasira Pryor on Ayana Moore and finishes the basket for an N1 opportunity. That'll be Ayana Moore's first foul in this game. Ayana Moore also still looking for her first points in this game as well. Olivia Cochran is going to check in from Lauren Taylor. Pryor's going to leave it short.
Definitely a good take by Pryor, though. She made sure to go into more when she went up, and that's how she was able to draw that foul. It's just being physical, and that's something that we see at the pro level a little bit more than we see at the college level is just a lot of physicality, and that's where a lot of success comes from.
Front court players Olivia Cochran and Alicia Jenkins trying to get that pass into each other. It's no good. And then Harmony Turner, again, we've been saying her name all night. With the turnover, forced turnover on Sahara Jones, and she gets it off the knee. We're going to take a media timeout here. When we come back, we're going to see both these teams continue with the group trying to just get themselves back in this game. Steel leads 77-65, 6:47 left to play in this game. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the UPSHOT League on UPSHOT TV. We'll be right back.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
And we're back in the Enmarket Arena where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 77-65. Ayana Moore pulling up from the long. It was a long deuce. I was trying to check and see if the referee was holding up the field goal or a 2, and he said it wasn't 2. Her foot was on the line. So it's a long 16-footer for Ayana Moore, but those are her first points of the game.
Ayana, another rookie here, just finished her last season at Notre Dame where she did her grad year. So someone else that's fun to see developing.
Right, and Jessica Timmons with the heat check on Morrison and gets it to go. Good to left feet between Jenkins and Cochran. They've been trying to get that pass in all night and finally got it to go.
And that was a veteran read. She knew she was going to be there, and then Cochran finished with the reverse layup, which was very impressive.
Right, and we see Cochran practices those a lot.
Yeah, when they're doing their post drills, they always do practice their reverse layups and just finishing in different ways at the rim, because you see something like that and the best option is to finish with a reverse layup.
Right, I mean, Coach Takara Ross definitely focuses on that a lot with this Savannah Steel team. And one thing those players have to do, they have to finish. And if they have to make a certain amount of layups when they're practicing those different shots off the glass. And if they miss one, then they have to start over. So they have to get to a certain amount of points. I mean, but Coach Ross, I mean, she joins the Savannah Steel as assistant coach, but she just brings that basketball global resume. I mean, it spans 15 seasons across more than 20 countries. And she was a standout at Iowa State's 2009 Elite 8 team, and just built a professional career that highlighted across the Swiss League. That was highlighted by being the Swiss League Title Player of the Year in Puerto Rico, and most importantly, and most recently, just Athletes Unlimited, just proving her ability to perform alongside the world's best. And now she's helping coach some of the world's best right here in the UPSHOT League.
Yeah, and in practice, I've seen her be in charge of scout. So we see her breaking down the opponent's plays and telling the girls what type of reads to make and how they should be getting through different screen coverage. So she's just a very versatile coach, knows so much about the game. And also, like you said, she's a bucket. She is a bucket. She is still working in practice too on the scout team a little bit.
And Harmony Turner is gonna get the 3. Well, she took the 3 and couldn't get it to go, but Maya Hollingshed does land in her space. So they call that foul. They're going to go back and look at it just to make sure, because you always trying to check those. But there was a foul call while Turner was shooting the 3. So we should be hopefully expecting some 3 free throws for her. The referees are just going to discuss it. They're not going to go back and necessarily look at it, maybe.
Yeah, talk about the different angles that they all saw themselves. We're going to hear what they have to say.
So they are going to go back and check that just to see if Maya Hollingshed had a reckless closeout on Harmony Turner, because she did fall. And we know as a guard, right, Lydia, that's what you're taught to do. I mean, especially when you're shooting that 3 and you know you have a defender that's so close to you.
A little bit of contact, you know, if someone's close to you, hey, you're supposed to get the way you land. So we're going to check it out right here.
Jenkins gets it to Turner.
I mean, she's entitled to that space when she comes back down.
So maybe Hollingshed just kind of was a little overzealous. It wasn't on the closeout a little bit with the box out when she turns around and doesn't realize where Turner is landing from on her 3.
Yeah, definitely a little bit out of control, and then checking to see if she made it, and then goes into her a bit aggressively.
The referees are still checking it out. While they still look to discuss it, we're going to come to a conclusion. So Lydia, I mean, weren't you a guard? I mean,
yeah, I was kind of similar to how LT plays, an undersized post player, but could guard a post, work in the post, and then also a little guard work, could shoot the 3. Just a little something. But when I was getting recruited in college, they commonly referred to me as a tweener. So it was not a post, not a guard, but a tweener. So, you know, that's why I got a lot of respect for LT because, you know, it's hard to be an undersized post player, but if you can guard a post player and you can work it on a post player, you're a versatile player. I mean, you can bring a post player out to the 3, or you can bring a guard into the paint. So there's a lot of options for you as a tweener, as they call it. They called it when I was getting recruited, but.
So they're going to just call it a common foul, and Harmony Turner is going to shoot 3 free throws. She gets that first one to go. Now 4 for 4 from the line on the night. And I mean, we talk about those tweeners. You talked about just, again, Lauren Taylor just doing what she does best, being a tweener for this team. And she's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. She has 9 rebounds. She has 10 points, 2 assists. So she's been doing a lot as a tweener for this team, being able to play that position. And then I think Jack Winantanda is another tweener that this Steel is trying to get to go, as Harmony Turner gets all of those free throws and just continues to be perfect from the line.
She's just building upon her own play style, which is amazing.
Sahara Jones kind of rushes that in the shot clock. Now Deasia Fair running the point. Tries to get it to Olivia Cochran. It's a little too strong. Cochran couldn't get it, catch it to go. So it'll be Groove basketball.
Harmony with the full court ball pressure. Doing what she does best.
And Harmony Turner has been a defensive menace in this game so far. So we're not even surprised that she has the defensive assignment on Diamond Johnson. As Diamond Johnson pulls up from the 3 and gets that to go. That's her first basket in a while. Olivia Cochran on the inside against Jones. And gets a nice post move and shakes her head at Jones. And Olivia Cochran getting some points in this game to continue just her dominance in the front court for the Steel.
I'm really liking the connection between Jenkins and Cochran right now. They both are able to read off each other very well, and I think a lot of that has to do with both being post players. They're both putting in the reps together at practice. They know how each other play really well. They guard each other. They're making passes to each other. So I think that has a lot to do with the connection that they have with the high-low posting right now.
Right. I mean, I didn't play in college, but I did play enough to know. I was a post player myself, so I definitely know, if anything, we definitely look for each other first.
For sure.
So Jenkins knew to immediately. That's why she has 2 assists to Cochran already in this game. Out of her only assist she in this game, they've both been to Cochran. Good hands by Harmony Turner. Again, being that menace on Diamond Johnson. Johnson trying to get free. Sydney Shaw pulls up from the 3. It falls short, but there's a foul on the floor. Foul will be against Ayana Moore on Jessica Timmons, who again doesn't have any fouls in this game, but has drawn her 8th foul in this game. That'll be Moore's 2nd foul. Something that's really sticking out to me, we've been talking about Harmony Turner all night. When we look at the stat sheet, Harmony Turner has 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, the most offensive rebounds of anyone in this game so far.
Yeah, just like we've been saying, it just shows the type of player she is. You can see who she is on the stat sheet. Being a guard and being able to have the most offensive rebounds out of anybody is pretty incredible.
Timmons gets those. Deasia Fair bringing it up.
What's so great about Deasia is you see her directing her team, pointing where to go, talking to them. She sees what they're not able to see while they're in the positions that they're in. So she's a great person to have facilitating up top for the Steel.
That's a strong take by Harmony Turner. She's going to draw the foul on Sahara Jones, who's just going to take, who needs to just take a walk because she didn't like that call. That'll be her 4th in this game. Harmony Turner just driving to the basket.
This will be her 2nd appearance at the line tonight. She was 3 for 3 on that foul where she shot the 3.
And now still perfect from the line.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Right, I did do that before. Hardy said those drinks don't matter for her. They don't work on her. She's
locked
she
in.
gets that one to go. She gets that one to go as well.
5 for 5 from the line, and then she's heading right now to play defense.
And then the Savannah Steel just switching as Alicia Jenkins gets her a foul. That'll be her 2nd. Timmons gets that one to go. And Timmons gets that one to fall as well. Monintonda gets it out to Fair. Fair on the drive at the top of the key. Monintonda pulls up for the 3. It's too strong. Sahara Jones corrals it for the Groove, and she's pushing the other way. Spins on the inside and gets that one to go for an easy deuce.
Great spin move by Jones. Like we said, when she was in the SEC, she was the versatile glue player, and that was just a strong move here in the 4th. Definitely needed that out of the Groove.
I mean, and she's just playing, Sahara Jones is playing with a different type of energy right now. The Groove didn't like that call.
Jones recently in Finland, where she averaged 18 points per game in the 25-26 season.
We're gonna take a media timeout, and when we come back, we're gonna see the Savannah Steel and the Greensboro Groove try to see who's gonna pull out this win. 2.5 minutes left, 8-point game. 4th quarter, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the UPSHOT League on UPSHOT TV.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, Every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your singles game.
And we're back at Enmarket Arena where the Savannah Steel lead the Greensboro Groove 88-80. The Savannah Steel did, have possession of the basketball. That's going to be a turnover by the Steel. And the Groove will have it. 2:04 left to go in this quarter. Sydney Shaw with the basketball. Hands off to Timmons, who's going to snake through the defense. Hollingshed just honestly taking a couple steps up there at the top of the key. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Diamond Johnson as Jack Winatanda gets the charge.
Yeah, she set that up really well.
Just being in the right spot at the right time. I think Maya Hollingshed did get away with a
yeah, it looked like a few steps there.
Just trying to get some discussion between her and Jessica Timmons on what they wanted to do. Timmons is going to stop, pull it from the three.
She'll try to get some contact there from Q.
Morrison doing a good job of being aware of that. That's going to be an offensive foul against Winatanda. So she draws an offensive foul on one end and then gets an offensive foul on the other, unfortunately.
Yeah, getting the ball up in the high post is also a very versatile thing to do because you can really read your defender well off of that.
Right.
And if someone helps in the corner, you got an open three, too.
I mean, and she kind of just extends her arm on Jones right there. Good hands by Q Morrison, but Diamond Johnson being aggressive and getting it right back. Sahara Jones just being patient.
Really adding some defensive pressure here from the Groove as we go to just under a minute.
88-82 game, 6-point game. That'll be a turnover by the Steel, and the Groove will get it. Diamond Johnson's at the three. She's going to pull up from the three. It's no good short. Deasia Fair with the steal for the Steel to bring the ball back on their side of the floor. Ayana Moore's going to pull up from the three.
From deep.
It's going to be good. Ayana Moore giving the Steel some breathing room. 91-82 lead. 15 points left in this game. Diamond Johnson's three is going to be short. 15.8 left to play in this game. And Jack Winatanda is going to take it out. Now we're going to see some full court pressure defense from the Groove.
Moore had to get that get back with that three as she, possessions for that stepped out. And she said, nope, I need to get that three.
That'll be Ayana Moore's first three in this game. As the sixth man, the Steel fans are going to clap it up for the home team who gets their second win in a row. It hands the Groove their sixth loss in a row.
Yeah, it was a great night for the Steel. They really built off of each other's energy. And that's just great to see as they add new players and with a changing roster, just to see them start to gel. I think that's really where they're going to start growing is once they start getting that chemistry. And like Coach says, they have a deep bench. And once they start connecting and figuring out the rotations and building that team chemistry, it's going to be lights out for the Steel.
Well, let's hope the Steel do go lights out to finish out this three-game series for the weekend as they get the 91-82 win over the Groove and are now going to be playing immediately again tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Yes, back-to-back, and that's the biggest thing that we see here in this pro league. That's the difference from college is just the back-to-back games and having to reset and just get back into it. It's a big thing that we see in the pros. I mean, when we're in the press conferences, it's, hey, Coach, you have X amount of games in X amount of days. What does that mean? And she's, honestly, it's becoming the normal. If this is what it is for the pros, is this is what they sign up for, and the players are well aware of that.
Absolutely, the players are definitely well aware of that, and they're ready to just keep the energy going. Coach Brown talked about wanting to see her team close it out with 3 wins in these 3-game series for this week. And again, they're going to be playing the Groove a couple more times after this weekend as well. And so again, the Steel get that win over the Greensboro Groove 91-82. Yeah, and we're going to call it a night right here. Again, I'm Destiny Hartwell alongside Lydia Gattosi. We'll be right here to bring you the call of the game tomorrow afternoon as well. Right here with tip-off happening at 4 o'clock. And again, it is going to continue to be military and first responder appreciation weekend as well. So we want to say thank you to them and all that they do. Again, I'm Destiny Hartwell, Lydia Gattosi. We're going to say goodnight, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball on the UPSHOT League and UPSHOT TV.